Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper, and we are doing the embellishment with scraps part of the whole kit and caboodle. So we started at the beginning. I know I say this every video, but we started with the collection, Lumberjack Christmas from Echo Park. Then we made the page kits, we made the base pages, we completed 6 layouts. Then I took the scraps of all of those page kits, all of those layouts, and earlier you saw me make 6 base pages. Well, now I need to make ephemera because I just have a little bit left on my sticker sheet and I don't want to buy more things. So this is what I do. I mean, normally all these scraps, everyone, myself included, used to just put them. Sometimes we would sort them. Sometimes we would just throw them in a drawer. I want to use them. I don't want them stockpiling. I have enough to deal with. So I paid good money for it. I'm going to do my best to use all of it. So let me break it down for you in stages, okay? Some of the video will be fast forward because it'll be too long otherwise. But when I make something unique, I will stop it and we will do it together. So I love that you're here, by the way. Thank you for hanging out with me. All right, so I have cut all the branding strips, trimmed them up, kept the sentiments. Even if I chose just to cut off and just use Christmas, that is a sentiment I can use. So I have all those set aside. I told you at the end of last video that I was going to fussy cut all of these for that one particular base page. And if you haven't had a chance to watch me make those base pages, I have the whole Kit and Caboodle playlist in the description. So you can watch them all from start to finish. So those are here. Next thing I am going to do is go through my scraps and see what I can fussy cut. That's an easy do, right? There's no reason I can't. So like I could fussy cut this guy here. It's just a scrap that I already had. So I will fussy cut him and I will set all the stuff I want to fussy cut aside. And then I'll do that to fast forward and do that. I could maybe fussy cut these to beef this up. This is a maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can come up with something else. Now these Santas I could fussy cut. They're pretty small. I'm already going to do this one, so I think I will leave that be. Let's see here. Nothing there, nothing there. Now this is a good size scrap, so I'm not going to stress about that. I think I will fussy cut some of these out. We'll see if we have enough or more, but I could just use them. They don't have to be for a specific layout. I could fussy cut that, and that could be a piece of ephemera, because I mean, we buy ephemera packs and they have just the words, right? So I might as well use what I have. I can fussy cut this deer out, and I will fussy cut the deer out. If there's any salvageable snowflakes, I'll fussy cut those out. But I do think I will leave this be. I don't think I might just leave it as that 4x4. We'll see. Oh, look at this. I forgot about these. I'm going to set this aside and I'm just going to use this cut apart. Because remember the one I wanted to do like either a mountain or a tree scene? I could totally fussy cut this out and use it. So I will put this with the ephemera, and then maybe I can use this on that base page. So this is already done. We'll put it with the snowflakes, right? I'll make a pile of stuff that's already done. Then I have Farm Fresh Christmas trees. I think I'll just fussy cut this out. Might be able to do some kind of shape with one of my dies. We'll see, because that's the next step. After I do that, I will get out dies and see what I can use those on. Now here's a tag. I can cut that out. Definitely the deer head. I think I will just leave this Merry and Bright. I will just cut right here and omit this part of it and just have that as a sentiment. Not anything here. I definitely will do this. If I'm going to fussy cut those, I might as well cut this one out. So there is some fussy cutting. Did I already have one of these? I think I did. Let's see. Let me make sure before I say I did or didn't. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. No, it's the same one, but this one's bigger. Huh, what to do, what to do? There's snowflakes on there. I think I'll fussy cut the snowflakes, fussy cut this out. Maybe I could use my banner strip die on this and cut a banner out of that. I will just cut this as just a strip of ephemera, and on the back is Christmas tree, so I will leave this. I'll leave that as a whole. Okay, so there is my pile of fussy cutting. So I'm gonna cut away, enjoy a little bit of music, mute it if you like, totally understand, and let's fussy cut together. All right, I'll be right back. Right, so I have fussy cut. Let me see here. Maybe I should have done this before I started the video. So I have all of these fussy cut and done. Most of the ones are the ones I talked about. This is a bunch of the ornaments. Then I did the snowflakes already. There's Merry and Bright. I left the Let It Snow. I decided to leave the Deck the Halls. I had plenty of these here. If I need to, I can always go back. Then another deer, the little truck. Let's see here. I fussy cut out the word Christmas. This was a tag. It was only half. I'd already cut half of it off. So I might even trace this and make a few tags or cut some tags. We'll see. Warm wishes. This is all ephemera. Now I need to get my die to take that out. But there I did Santa. Fussy cut him. I left this hole and I have this. So I already have a stack of ephemera going on here just by fussy cutting out of the papers that I had left over from all of the kits and everything. Now this is my pile. You know I'm not going to throw this away. So this is my next stage before I start doing a few little mini clusters and that type of thing. The next stage for me is to grab my dies, and I'm gonna make some tags. I'm gonna make some bases. So I will get my Sizzix and I will do all that. So I'm going to go do that. I will come back and I will show you what all I have cut out of the scraps. And then I think we'll put some ephemera together. We'll try to make 5 or 6 pieces of just little mini clusters. Use up some of these strips and have a little bit of fun. So hang in there. I'll be right back with a bunch of bases and we'll just go for it. All right, you guys. So I have gotten my dies out. You guys are not gonna believe how much I got. You know, I save all the little scraps and all the little bits and pieces. And I know there's some people that's just not their thing. And that is okay. It truly is. But for those of us that it is our thing, I want to, or maybe those who have teeter-tottered on the fence, maybe I want to do that, maybe I don't. I want to show you how much you can get. Now, you already saw all the stuff that I fussy cut. So that in itself was several pieces, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, this goes with the snowflakes. 5 large pieces. Then I had all of the titles that I fussy cut out. So we would count this too, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. That was with the die, so I'm not going to count it. All right. This was just to cut apart 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I left that whole, so we'll count that as 15, right? Then we'll count all the little snowflakes I cut out. We'll just count it as 16. You know as well as I do, though, in the actual ephemera packs, they count it every single piece. But we'll just count that as 16, all right? And then we'll count this big ornament as 17. And let me get a baggie for all of these because I like my stuff to stay together so that when I'm going to use it, I'm not digging through the bottom because you guys know I'll throw it all in one of these when I go to do those base pages. Oh, I've lost count. Are we doing 16? Yeah, this is 17, so this is 18. Okay, that's just what I fussy cut. All right, let's count all the little border strips with the Christmas on it. We'll count that as 19, even though you and I both know it's more than that. All right, that right there is a $6 ephemera pack. Easy, if not 1.5. Okay, so there's all those bits. Then I did use dies on these already. They were like little bits and pieces from when I fussy cut things. And so I used my die. So I have these now. Okay, I'm gonna set these in the pile. Then I did cut apart this tree. So we've got that. Then I did frames and hearts and you name it. These are all little titles. Some say joy. And let's see, I got Merry Christmas in here. I have love, okay? Like I said, I do have Merry Christmas, and I used all of the papers. Now, I went with love and joy because if you remember, I do have the regular Echo Park Lumberjack. So whatever I do not use in this, I will just put it in a baggie, make my own ephemera pack, and I will put it with that kit because at this point, see these? That's all that's left of this Lumberjack Christmas. That's it. And I will use these. Some of them I may end up, you know, putting in my strips embellishment box. Yes, I literally have a box with just strips and we are going to play with them in the new year. I am going to do a whole series on how to use these tiny strips of paper. So watch for that. It may not even be till February. I have so many videos planned. Like I don't have enough time. Okay. So I've made all of these, you know, as well as I do, we buy packs just with these words, right? So there's that. Then I did take the white, there was a white shiplap wood grain paper, and I punched a whole bunch of snowflakes with all the little scraps. And again, this was the paper that I had left over from all of my page kits. I did not pull anything that you're going to see. It is all from the scraps of those page kits from this collection from Echo Park. All of it. And I just used my punch. I have different sizes. I've gotten these on Amazon. If you just type in snowflake punch, heart punch, animal punches, you will find they usually comes in sets of 3, small, medium, large, sometimes more. The hearts I know come in like sets of 8 or something like that. They're fairly cheap and they're worth the investment. And that's what I use with all these. If I don't use these in this Christmas line, I'll put these in my winter. I always need snowflakes. Y'all know. We've talked about this. Okay, so there's all of that. Then I took all the tiny little bits. I mean, I still have this, okay? See, I'm not exaggerating to you. These are the bits and pieces that I had left from fussy cutting, and I took my little heart punch and I made myself some tiny little hearts that I will use like enamel dots. Enamel dots are expensive. They are. So I will put these around if I want those. So I have a little baggie of those left. I mean, at this point, this is done. I would not save this. I mean, I might be able to get a snowflake out of here and it would have a little red on it, you know, but I mean, that's okay. I can use that too because my other snowflakes have red in them, but you get the gist. Like, see, I couldn't even let that go. Like I was gonna and I couldn't. Okay, so there's that. I'll put that in there. I'll put it away later. Then remember all those green I had left? I'm gonna create some holly. And we'll do that together. I did all of these hearts out of the plaids and all of the papers. And I did that because, again, even if I don't use them in this pack, I can use them in that. And or when I was done, if I didn't have the other lumberjack thing, I could just take these, sort this. This would go in my black binder. These would go in my red binder or my outdoor. We all need hearts. Hearts is a safe one, right? So, oh, look, there's a tab. So I have hearts now in all the different papers to use if I want. We'll make the holly here in a minute. I want to show you what else I got out of this. So then there were some black papers and I did some, that isn't showing up here. Let's do it on this. So I did some arrows, which we could totally use, right? I've got all of those. So there's arrows and hearts with arrows. Again, it's a black one, so I can use that anywhere. Oh my gosh, I can't pick it up though. I can't pick nothing up, but by golly, I can use it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's all that. Oh, here's another arrow out of red, and it's snowflake paper, so I could put this in my winter binder if I wanted to. Then I did frames. Let's see, I did a few frames. I've got tabs. I've got tags, mini tags out of the different paper. And here's the thing. I could put this in my red binder. I could put it in my Valentine's. I mean, I will still use this. This is the one that was left from the cut aparts. Here is a shiplap one. I did whatever room I had. I did some tabs. Here's some more. Let's see. Here's another tab. So all of those. Then I did some cameras with some of the scraps. We always need cameras, right? That's always a sure thing. And a couple more frames. I've gotten all of that out of my scraps, you guys. It is worth saving your scraps. I just sat in front of the TV, put in a movie. I was actually watching a baking show, but you know, they make those awesome sculptures and stuff with gingerbread. I was watching the Gingerbread Showdown or something like that on the Food Network. So I can decorate some of these, and we will. We're going to decorate some of these. I have all of these little sprigs. This was out of some of the wood veneer. I had a couple pieces. If you guys remember, I made that bark with my bark die. This was some leftovers of that. So I made these. And if I don't use these here, they're tuckers. I'll use them somewhere else. Here's some little pieces I could use. We'll just see what happens. May or may not need them. Okay. Oh, there's another heart. And then this holly set, it's a die set that I had. So all I would do is match up the papers. I love this die set because it's not three separate little berries. Instead, and that I would glue those together. So I will sit in front of the TV and I will glue those together, and I will have pieces of holly to use. And if I don't use it here, I'll just put it in my Christmas binder. I'll have it for next year. Okay. So that's how you can beef up your supplies. Use those scraps. 100% use those scraps. All right. So I'm going to do that later in front of the TV. That's why it's all on there, because I'll just take that whole paper, my glue, and have fun. Let's decorate a frame. Let's decorate a frame. Let's decorate a tag. We got lots of red ones, so let's do a red one. We can do that one. That one's good. We'll get out a tag. Let's see. Maybe we can do something fun. Plaid's hard to work with, so let's do a plaid one. Why not? Challenge myself. Challenge myself. Okay. So we'll do a tag, and then I'll do something with the border strips. Maybe 2 or 3 things. We'll see. Oh, I already have an idea. Didn't I have a gray frame? We'll do 2 frames. Okay. So what if I were to put a frame? It could even go on the red. Oh, I like it on both. Can I put it on both? I also have my sticker sheet. This is what I have left of the Lumberjack Christmas sticker sheet. And this is where, because while I think these are cool, I think they're hard to use sometimes. These odd shapes. I don't know why I do, but I do. So this is where I would use them on when I go to make tags, or I'm making my own ephemera. That's why I don't stress about using it or not using it. You know, it will get used eventually. So let's pull this one. Why not? And let's pull this white one, right? Let's see. Ooh, that's plaid. So that would have to go on that one. Yeah, that one would work. We could. I'm sitting here going, yeah, no. I do like this one on this one. We'll focus on that one first. And I do have this sticker sheet as well. This is where I thought, well, I could just make some holly. Even if I don't use it here, I can use it in the other. And you see, they're little branches. And I do have enough little scraps. I could take just a regular hole punch and create berries. So I'm not going to stress about that. I do kind of like this. And I would just use my bits and pieces to, do I want to go here? No, I don't. To create a small cluster on here. I do think I want this though. Okay, so let me, I stuck it down. Mayday, mayday, go really slow. I don't know why I stuck it down. I was talking and thinking at the same time. Oh, well now I got to cover that little spot up. All right, so I'm going to put this here. I know, I use my hand as a sticker sheet. That's okay. Put this on here, just like so. My glue is cold and it's almost empty, so this could get hairy because I don't have a lot of hand strength. And this is just a piece off of a cut apart that I had left over. Okay, and then what if I need like a tree or something over here? Do I have any trees? Let's see what we got, what we got. I wonder if I have any in my ephemera pack that I had left over. In fact, I know I do. Here. So all of my goodies from when I played with this kit the first time, I can still use and combine to make this ephemera, right? I'm trying to dig it out here. I have all these goodies that I did not use, but did pull out. So let's see what we have. See, these are from the sticker sheet too. You know, we can use some of this. Let's see, let's see. I know I had trees in here. It'll be the last thing I pull out. That's the way it always works. There's the trees. Look, there's the trees. I knew I had trees, by golly. I knew I had trees. Okay. This is too much for me. Too much. Stresses me out. Okay. I do like this. A little tree like that. But I'm thinking I see a tall tree in here. Maybe I could use the tall tree. Like a really tall tree. This one's cute. Remember when I made these? So, go like so. And then this would be here. Maybe even this go up on foam. Oh, I do. I like that. Okay, so let's go like this. And let's see, this side's going to be on there. And we'll go like so. Look at that. I'm creating my own little cluster. Everything out of scraps. I do. And then maybe I could put some gems or some enamel dots on here. Like they are, oh, what's that called? Ornaments. That's what it's called. I do need some foam. So let's get some foam. Now, this is just where I play with my scraps and I have fun with them. And I make them work so I can use them. I'm just creating a little scene with this frame and enjoying using up these scraps. Okay. Now, don't know what else I want, if anything else. I do know I want this. I'm thinking maybe a gift. Definitely will use some enamel dots or something. But like a gift right here. Let's see here. Gotta have a gift in here somewhere in the middle of this. Okay. All right, I got tired of looking. But look, I have a puffy sticker that is this little car. So here's what I will do. Now it is stuck on there, but I will just take a little piece of wax paper. Might as well use this right here. And that away. And looky there. I like that. I do want some little gems or enamel dots on here. Okay, look, okay. Okay. I keep saying okay. I can do this, I can. So can you, so can you. All right, now I do not trust enamel dots. And we'll shoot for 5, maybe 7. Odd number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. Look at that. And just like that, maybe this one should be a little more offset. So it's not such a line. Oh my God, I'm throwing it. I'm throwing it. Look, there is a frame all decorated for Christmas. Isn't that cool? Need a piece of cardstock so it's easier for you to see. There we go, just like that. And I did that just, I mean, you watched me. Once I got all the die pieces. So there's one. Let's see if we can do a few more. Let's do another one here. What do we have? Let's start with a word sentiment. I really do want to use these up. So let's pick one or the other. What if we were to use this one? Wood grain. Okay. So there's the wood grain. And then maybe this Christmas tree even? This is pretty big. Do I have a smaller one? Didn't I have this one? All right, well, we could go like this. Doesn't have to be ginormous. There we go. All right, so should I stick it down? I don't know yet. Just like you do on your layout, just do some trial and error on this. Just like that. Let's go like that. All right. So we would go like so and like so. That looks good. Can I push this up a little more so that the stem is on the base here? This was a swap item. Pretty sure. I know I didn't make this. Might have been my Secret Santa, but okay. Somehow we would put it like so. Okay, there's that. That would almost be good enough if I'm being honest. Gosh, I don't think I want anything else. Oh, look, here's some snowflakes. Oh, it's just one. Oh, I could put, what if I put this on the other side or even here? Okay, push this down. These are from Hobby Lobby that I got last year on clearance. And put this here. Oh, how cute is that? Okay, that's happening. All right, so we're gonna go like this. I'll stick it together before I almost need to take off this thing here because we're not gonna see it. And go like so. We want the feet to be even with the stem, okay? And then I'm gonna go like so. That's super cute. Super cute. I think I had this over more though. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna pull all this off. And let's see. I do like it so it's overlapping like that, except now this is not straight. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna glue it, then I'll put it on the white cardstock so you guys can see. Of course, my glue is all seized up. And there we go. There's another one. Let's see. It's like, I'm throwing stuff today. I'm on a roll. There we go. There's another frame. So 2 frames. Let's see if we can do a tag. Then I have a tag. Let's see. I still want to use up these. So what could I put? We could just put this right here. And maybe some sprigs. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, but look. This is pretty. I like this one too. I think that would look really good against there. Okay, boy, I just can't seem to use this. Just like that. And oh, I already know what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to take this moose. Take the moose, and I'm going to put the moose right down here. I need a little strip, maybe of brown. Okay, I got all kinds of things here. Not the black. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, look, here's a little piece. That would look good on there. Or even thicker, I could do this one. Just so that this would maybe stand out a little bit more. So, I'm just gonna take my glue. Use up some of these strips I already have. Maybe we'll make another tag. We'll do 2 tags, 2 frames, and then I'll show you what couple ways to use up these strips that I like to do. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip it over. Just like so. This one's gonna go up on foam. So let's go ahead and put the foam on there. Oh my gosh, it won't stop. It's like, no, I like to. I don't wanna get off. Okay. Now you guys know I won't put anything up here, any string or anything until I'm ready to use it. I don't like to store my tags with the ribbon on them. Twine, ribbon, whatever you like. All right, so then I would go here. And this one could go just like that. Look at there. And there's a tag. There's one tag. Let's see if we can make another one. And I'm just using up things I already have. Let's do a small white one. Okay. All right, let's see, what else do we got? Mountaintop Christmas Tree and Tree Farm. Happy holidays. This was pretty. And then I have this Ollie. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is gonna go up on foam. You know, some of these shapes, sometimes I have a hard time with them and I have to make my own ephemera. That's okay. Sometimes I use up every single sticker on the sheet. That's okay too. All right, happy holidays. And then what I'm thinking, I could even go here, leave a little, ooh, okay. I could use this as a journaling block. What if I were to just stick that right on there and I ink this in brown? Oh yes, that's happening. Okay, there's that. And then I'm just gonna stick this up here on foam and maybe stick a little something here in the corner just to make it look a little more special. Just like so, and then take a piece of, oh no, let's take the straight one because they're the hardest to use, or at least I think they are. And just like that. And you could journal right there on that, line it up. Look at that. I don't even have to have anything on there. And there's another tag. Okay, so there's that one. We got 2 tags, 2 frames. Gosh, I feel like I should do another tag, but I don't want this to get too long. So, but you get the idea. You could sit here and make tags and frames. Now, let me show you a way I like to use some of my strips. Put this away. Let's just make some clusters. We can do, now I know this one I want to set aside because I have all those other snowflakes. I would like to have these red ones, so I am going to fussy cut those later. We can use this one here. Okay, it's kind of big. Oh, here, looky here. All right, I must have used the edge of it and not the rest. So let's just use the lines as our guide. Okay. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make different little strips and I'm going to banner them. And I'll make a banner across here. So I will just start doing it. All the different colors. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So now you want at least, I like to do at least 5. You can do as many as you like. There's not a rule. Just because I say that doesn't mean you have to do a certain way or not, okay? And then you don't have to have this big of a base. It's just the scrap that I grabbed, okay? And then we're gonna glue all the banners on here. We'll just kind of make a banner title, just like that. My mom texted me from Montana, and she told me the high was like -10. I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. Okay, so I like that. I don't know if I need another one or not. And then I just flip it over. This is a really fun way. Now, I've seen people make them really big. I don't really like them super big because I find I have a hard time to use them when I make them really big, but that's just me. Okay, so then we have a little Noel tab. And how cute is that? Some glue where we need it still. And look at that. I don't know how I did that, but that was pretty dead on. Okay, and we could even dress it up. Let's see if there's anything else we can stick on here that we haven't used. Look, here's a tiny little snowflake. Tiny little snowflake. What if I did like move this to here and I put this one here? And just staggered the snowflakes. Is there another one? Oh, there is. There is another one. I need 2 more though. I need an odd number. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll have to just do 3. But that's okay. I'm all right with that. Oh, I'll have to cover that up. Look, that sticker came totally apart. Okay. So then I would just go like that. I'm okay with it hanging over a little bit. And look. There's a little tab that we made all out of our border strips. Let's see if we can come up with something else. Now, I just kind of wing this. I never have a true rhyme or reason. I just make it work. See, now these 2 are glued together. So take all these little bits. They'll go in the trash pile. Then why don't we just make let's do some bannering again on here. So now I have 3 pieces bannered, and we'll look to go this way maybe this time. I'm just gonna glue some down. And I always stagger these, the fishtail parts, banner parts, however you want to say it. Now it's not showing up really well on there, but I always do that, okay? And probably should do it straight and not crooked. Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. That's gonna be the new motto around here instead of there's no wrong way. Oh my gosh, it's still crooked. It's too much drama for me. That's much better. I'm not quite sure how that's going down, but let's just cut it there. There, I feel a lot better. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what we got here. I can do lots of different things. What if the Let It Snow or the Joy? Let's do fresh cut trees. Why not? Why not? Nobody's saying we can't. I like that. And that is a really easy one. I like doing this. I could even take a scallop and put behind that. Ooh, I think I want to. Okay, so let me grab my scallop pun. Little something. Are any of these big enough that I could get maybe this one even? I don't even care that it's a full one. Okay, so see, here's what I'll do. Using every scrap, go just like, look at that. Just like that. Ooh, I like that. I almost want more. Okay, I like that one. Okay, and you can always add more later. Remember, I always use these as a cluster building layer, just so some of the work is already done, but I will definitely add to it later. Definitely, definitely. That one's really cute, and use some more of those border strips up. Let's see, how many we got here? I know this video is probably getting a little bit long, so I'll stop there just because, but you get the idea. And like I said, later on this year, we're going to talk about how to use all these strips. All right, so the next time we come back, it will be, well, I might be able to get one in tomorrow, but I'm not 100%, I can't promise. If I don't get a video in tomorrow, I will come back and I will, after Christmas, and we will get those 7 layouts done. I'm not sure that I'll do every single one on film, but I'll definitely share them. So maybe I'll do one and share 2, because otherwise this series is going to go on forever and ever, which, I don't know, that's not bad either. But look at that. Isn't that cool? I mean, I could take this and do the banner thing again. This is one of my favorite ways. Take a sentiment or something and use the strips to make banners underneath. Really is one of my favorite ways to use them. Or you can take an entire 12 by 12 and do this all the way across the top and even across the bottom. He uses so many strips and it's a wonderful base. So keep that in mind too. All right, you guys. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you're getting ready to have so many, many blessed memories and fun moments with your family. I will be here tomorrow, whether it's I do a layout or I have a share I need to do too. So it might be that I haven't decided, but either way, thank you guys. I hope you are having a wonderful time. If you want to see where we started with this whole kit and caboodle, hit the playlist in the description. It goes from start, and then we still have base pages to complete, so we are not done yet, but we are going to use it all. All right, talk to you later. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.